O universo de Game of Thrones é repleto de coadjuvantes marcantes e esse DNA fica claro em A Casa do Dragão com a princesa Rhaenys Targaryen e o Sir Velaryon, vividos por Eve Best e Steve Toussaint. Na primeira temporada, eles protagonizaram momentos impressionantes e não vão deixar por menos na segunda fase, que acaba de estrear na HBO. Eu falei com os dois sobre a série, confira. Eve, you have one of the best scenes from the first season, the one you steal your dragon and emerge in that ceremony. So, did you imagine you would look so good when you were doing it?
I had no idea what it was going to look like because it was mainly a big empty green room. It was like this enormous football pitch, green walls and green everything. I think that nobody was there because they were just filming me on the dragon on my own. And
right.
The director, Claire Kilner, was shouting out everything that was going on in the season through a megaphone. So I was sort of bumping up and down on this dragon, and then she was shouting, "And you've just crashed through the floor, and there's dust everywhere, and the dust is in your eyes, and now you're looking at Alicent." And then there'd be some guy with an enormously long pole and a tennis ball at the end, waving this tennis ball around, and the tennis ball was supposed to be Alicent. So I had to look at Alicent, and then there was a red tennis ball that had to be Aegon. So now you're looking at Aegon, so I'd look at that one. Wow. It was so bonkers.
Looks so good, though.
It was not at all like how it then came.
It's amazing that the feeling is like, please kill them all, and at the same time, don't do that because it's gonna end the show.
I feel like she had a little emoji coming out of her head going, just give everybody a season 2.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Steve, I really like this scene. Your character said that name overcomes blood in the crown lineage. And I think he's the most wise character in the show. So do you agree with it? And is he still be wise in this new season?
I think I have to sort of caveat that slightly. You're right. I think he is reasonably wise. But the fact is, he is flawed like everybody else, and he is prone to being headstrong. We were saying so much last season that Corlys is the kind of person who his wife will give him advice and he'll be like, "No, we're doing it this way." And then he comes back later and goes, "Actually, you were right. I should have said what you said." So he's wise enough to listen to good counsel. He just doesn't always take it in when he should. And does he do that this season? How is he this season? He's
a bit of a mess, I think.
Yeah, he's a bit of a mess. He's kind of, as much as he can be, he is dealing with things from his past he's having to deal with in this season, and there's a bit of a reckoning for him.
Denial, deep denial.
Right.
Yeah.
It sounds like a regular husband, right?
Classic textbook.
Classic. Yeah.
Just doesn't want to have the conversation.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
That's what the show is really about.
Yeah.
So I want to know, in your guys' opinion, who will be the best king or queen to Westeros?
Obviously.
Without question, Rhaenys would be the best because
so loyal.
No.
So sweet.
But I think even if I read it, even if I was just watching it, I would be torn between Rhaenys and Rhaenyra as to who I think would be the best, because both of them try to see the bigger picture. They're not trying to rush headlong into bloodletting like a lot of the men are in there. And they are prepared to take advice from people who have experience. And I think, just to step outside of the show for a moment, that's kind of what you would want in a leader of your nation or whatever it is.
You agree?
I of course agree with that. I of course agree with that. Yeah, I mean, look, she's clearly the most qualified person for the job and always was. And you know, classic story, by dint of being a woman, is simply was not considered, and big disaster on the part of Jaehaerys and all those guys who decided not to choose her, because look what chaos happened as a result. I feel like there wouldn't really be a show if Rhaenys
That's
Mm-hmm.
true. Yeah. Everything's good.
Everything would be fine.
Yeah.
People would behave well.
Yeah.
And
No crises. It's
she
great.
wouldn't tolerate any bollocks.
So the whole show is in your hand.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you very much and congrats.
Thank
and wait to see a lot more of you guys in the scenes.
Oh, thank you so
It
much.
was lovely to meet you.
Thank you, bye bye. E esse foi Em Cartaz. Até semana que vem com mais notícias, dicas e entrevistas do cinema e do streaming.